I got shit going off over here.
Shit, we live, so whatever you got going off is on the pod.
Well, look, man, it's not gonna start, man. Start off with the she.
Yo, I hate my boss. Dude think he know it all, and I know it all, but I follow protocol.
Just, you know.
Sitting in the casket, got me sitting in traffic at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
And I woke up late, didn't even have a shower. Lunch break, give me a break, a damn half an hour. All this bullshit for $12 an hour. Plug me to Chuck D, wanna fight the power. Instead, I like the sound before I go in the office. Being here ain't.
Turn the volume on your phone up.
Lady across from me, telling me her problems. I'm looking at her like, yo, how the fuck I'm gonna solve it? You know our ethnicity, car, no rent, don't forget electricity. The internet cable and the phone all connected. Food, gas, tolls, now it's getting hectic. Brand new clothes, now you rather see me naked. Yo, check it, I got my check. Now I'm feeling disrespected. Why am I working here? It ain't working here. It ain't worth it here, I'm never gonna persevere. Ain't no money for new shoes or purses here. Should've done my first career, nursing, Now I'm sitting here thinking about the work I put in. This verse from the everyday working woman. I put on my pants, put on my shoes. I pray to
Killer.
God.
Say, man,
Yeah.
you know, I walked in the work yesterday.
Yeah.
And the young homie Jorg was listening to some ignorant ass nigga with a platform.
Okay.
Nigga had the nerve
The nerve.
to say, "Did Killer can't rap?" Matter of fact, he said, "Hey man, nobody Dipset really can rap."
Yeah. Who is this person? You know what?
Young nigga, man. These young niggas, that's what I'm saying, man. These young niggas don't really respect the mighty set.
The set. And don't know that everything they doing is from the set, man.
Bro, they don't understand none of that shit. Like, these young niggas will champion Lil Uzi and have the unmitigated gall.
Oh, I got that's ding worthy. Hold on. I'm gonna put dings on. They have the what?
The unmitigated gall.
The unmitigated gall.
To say Killer can't rap?
Killer is so far ahead of his time.
This nigga
Killer.
This nigga Young Thug mumbles put on a dress, and you niggas quote the only line that you can actually understand this man say is, "I wore the dress to hide the strap." And we don't know what strap he talking about he hiding.
Exactly. That's another one.
But y'all say Killer can't rap? Then they said Jewels couldn't rap.
Jewels is an institution, man.
And then they roll to Jimmy. And I get it if you say Jimmy can't rap. Jimmy will tell you, like, I ain't a rapper. Mm-hmm. But 20, balling it up, Jimmy. Balling.
I mean, there's been many nights, many days when I've been putting some Jimmy on, and people like, man, I don't know. I'm like, man, look, man, y'all just hearing the voice and not really catching the bars, you know what I mean? Because he had Vamp Life was on fire, bro.
Vamp Life was on fire.
1, 2, and 3, man. And then it was he was getting down with Joel Ortiz's and the Gucci's,
man.
And he was getting in, with Sin City and all them. But
the music got Harry Fraud. Fire.
Hey.
It was more Harry Fraud than Jimmy, but still.
I mean, Jimmy, you know what I'm saying?
Jimmy can go, bro.
No, we started with the she's early, man.
Well, hold on.
We started with the she's early. Oh, pow, pow. You know what? This is how we're gonna go. Brr, pow, pow, brr, bang, boom, pow, bang, boom, pow.
You are now listening to podcast excellence at its finest. It's one Young James Boogie and AR Dub. Hey, two fourths of the Circle G's.
2/4, not the 4/4, but 2/4.
16 Shots Podcast. What's going down?
Hello.
Hey, what's up? You're on the 16 Shots Podcast with Young James Boogie and Mr. A-Dub. I just wanted to give you a call. And we talked about this show, and you said that this show was the best show you ever heard in your life, and you'd love to be on the show with your loquacious your loquacious abilities. So I would like you to introduce yourself as you want to be called, and give a short history of what you do, and a little bit more. But before you do that, I was telling Aaron A-Dub about your tech knowledge and how you're a techie, and so I wanted the listeners to hear from a brown skinned techie.
Okay, first of all, I didn't say I love the show, but I did say
That's what you said. That's what you said.
Damn. So she just straight up clarified that she don't even fuck with the show.
No, she loves the show. She loves the show.
It's my favorite.
Okay, well, that's good enough.
Okay, my name is Joe. I am a software engineer manager. So I just basically design and develop apps for large corporations. And what was the other question?
We're trying to have a 16 Shots podcast app. And this app is pretty much geared as a dating site for Bug.
Oh, what you hold up? Whoa, hey.
And he is in search of young ladies who are willing to peg him.
Look, every time you remember when Martin?
Well, time out. You didn't let her.
No,
answer.
but I'm trying to put some. of this.
No. You didn't let her answer.
I know, because I'm trying to put
Can
some
you
of this.
please be a gentleman and let her answer?
I want her to make an informed answer, and I also want to know the history of what's going on. See, what happens is, remember when Martin was trying to get ratings, and
that is not what happened.
And he just would call people on the show.
You called her.
Let me finish. And he would tell them, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about this," and then he would just switch it up like, "So how long you been sitting up in the government?" That's what. This is what's trying to happen right now. But I would like you to continue with the very PC and
I asked you before
believable
you called,
conversation.
Do I have to be PC or can I ask the real important questions? You said, my brother, ask what you want to ask.
Yeah, but
so I asked what I wanted to ask.
But why? I'm nothing about pegging is going on. Why? Like I told you, I don't even like the name Peggy.
What about the dating app?
Okay, the dating app. Not for me in particular, but
it
just
is for you because I'm married. So what about the
it's
dating
for
app?
the podcasters, the people that are on the show, or the people who listen to the show. You come through our show and also date people who have like-minded interests in podcasts or this podcast.
Is that feasible, ma'am?
I mean, I guess there's a small niche for it, but not really. Like, if you do market research on dating apps, they are specific to a certain demographic, right? But the issue is like, I mean, you can look at farmersdate.com or...
I'm on that site.
Or the silver whatever, which is like...
I'm on that site too.
Mm-hmm. Or your traditional, dating apps where you can just easily filter by distance, ethnicity, or whatever, right?
Right.
So... for that one, I think if you guys get I don't know how many subscriptions you have now or whatever, but
probably like
you have
1,700,000 probably.
We're not behind a paywall, so
that's the number. So depending on your following, then there becomes like a niche for it or whatever. But when you think of a dating app, you have to think of it in terms of social media because you want lots of people on there, or else everybody's watered down. Like, it's not enough men for women, or it's not enough women for men, or women born women and men born men.
What if you want to have and I'm just brainstorming here. Ride with me on this ride, okay? This is kind of abstract. I don't want to make anybody feel any kind of way. But what if the app is just for people who want to just, walk in the park and hold hands and just talk about life? What about that? That's a nice app, right?
Nah,
I think that might have more of like a niche in the market than anything, because you can dub it as like a simple dating.
Hey.
Whether it's reliance on, do I have to take her out? Oh, what if he catfishes me or whatever? We're literally meeting in the park.
Yeah.
I was thinking of more or less, it's a dating app for Bug. So, it would be a platform where he is the main catch. So it would be
only than other people.
Yeah, he would be the only person that's desired, and we would be searching for whatever you like, man, woman, trans, pansexual, whatever you identify as. You have your chance to shoot your shot at Boog.
You know what?
He has like a diverse sexuality. That's interesting.
That is not interesting. One, it would be interesting if that was true.
It is interesting. We here
but
at
this
16
is definitely
shots,
not true at all.
we look. Hey man, we don't discriminate, man.
man.
And in search of finding Boog love comes in many forms, shapes, skin tones,
sizes,
nationality, sizes, and whatever you identify as. And I think that'd be good for Boog.
Okay, so let's pause with the jokes, and because
my brother, these are not jokes.
I know for real. I'm being really really serious right now. For like maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I'm serious. I'm serious. So because we were talking this morning, and Hanan's name came up, and so I was just thinking, I was like, it was strange that we both knew her like that. So I just want to ask you and Aaron. And then I'll say mine. What was your favorite moment that you had with her?
Oh my gosh, like all of college, basically.
The entire time?
Yes, like every time, every place that we went, the reason why we went, or like the inside jokes that we would have. Like this summer, I literally like just lived with her and Hayat. Nonstop. We just went out and have fun. When I got my summer internship at NASA, I had totaled my car, and Hanan and Hayat used to always come get me from NASA. In NASA.
You've been in that house, right? When they stayed over there off of Westheimer? I'm talking to Doug.
I have, but this young lady sounds way too mature for us, okay? I'm just letting you know, she's way too mature for us right now.
Oh, no, okay.
I can't even speak about pegging anymore.
Thank you, yes.
Well, not, but I mean, it's still a thing for you.
No.
She's just way too mature for me to do this.
Okay, so just for the listeners, my favorite Hanan moment was when we were at the And1 tournament, and she had us doing the security or whatever at the Y. And everybody,
and you got dunked on?
I did not get dunked on, first off. And she was like, "Hey man, my homeboy Boogie can hoop. Man, these other dudes, man, they can't hoop, man. Hey, Boogie, man." I was like, "Nah, I don't want to hoop. Boogie, come on, man, let's hoop, man." So that was like something, she was adamant about that. And what's your favorite moment, A-Dub? By the way, he called her a bad name one time. Keep going.
I called who a bad name?
You called her a bad name on the song.
Who?
You did.
Call who a bad name?
You called Hanan and Hayat a bad name on the song before.
I never did.
I didn't, but you did.
I didn't.
I think you did.
I know I did.
Do you want me to quote the song?
Where's the song?
Because I never had an issue with it.
No, remember? Yes. Okay, so somehow we got into it one time, and then
we never got into it.
Yeah, we got into it.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, you
we all got into it.
No, we didn't.
Because
I've never gotten into it with them.
What? Yeah, everybody got into it with Hanan and Hayat at some point in their life, bro.
No, I never.
Everybody, they get into it with each other.
What are you talking about?
Somehow they said something about they can't even rap, and so that prompted us to go to the studio and make a song called "Get By."
So you made a diss record?
We made a diss record
about my homegirls.
Even though, like the next, watch this. Even though the next week they were on a song with us in the studio. Remember, they were on Here Now.
First off,
my God, remember that?
I do remember that, but I don't remember making a diss song for those two.
Okay, well, I'll just play it for you in private. I don't want to.
I know for a fact I didn't say their name.
No, you said name. We never said name, but it was definitely directed towards them.
Well, how do you know it was directed towards them?
Okay, well, moving right along.
I'm just asking because I know the females we had beef with.
It was definitely.
So I know what female I called.
Now,
I know the female I made a diss track about and called a bitch, and I stand on that.
I can call up some people because I played the song for them and they laughed like a mug. But anyway,
I don't remember this.
Back to the jokes. Man, you had me doing some stuff earlier today that was really weird. I tried to do it earlier in the podcast. It didn't work.
What you tried to do?
It just didn't work.
What you tried to do?
She was asking me these weird questions about what ifs and what nots, and so I was like, yeah, I get it, but whatever. But back to your what were we talking about?
You were talking about best moments with Hanan.
Oh, we got past that, and we all realized.
And then you tried to make it sound like I'm at a diss record.
But you did, bro.
Man, I don't know.
You're the toxic one.
I am toxic.
Okay, so
I'm toxic in making a song calling a female a bitch at that stage of my life.
Yes.
I'm not arguing.
Oh,
that point.
okay.
I just don't think it was them though.
Okay. I mean, I smoked a lot of weed in my life, so it might have been,
You toxic.
I might. So, back to your tech world. So, how do you feel about being a woman of color in the tech field? Do you get any prejudice or any side eyes or funny comments?
Yeah, definitely. I always do. I mean, it's just like in any area of our lives, just as a person of color, as a whole Black person, as a whole woman, and as a Black woman. Okay. So with that being said, I mean, I work with a multitude of white men or Asian men. When there is another woman, usually she's in an auxiliary position, such as like a secretary or, some entry-level call center type,
Yeah.
Role or whatever, unfortunately.
I got a friend of mine who's a doctor, and people always call her nurse, and she hates it. She's like, why you call me nurse? I'm a doctor. And I was like, Nurse Johnson. That's not her name, and it's like, no, it's Dr. Johnson. It's doctor. Why would you call me nurse because I'm a woman? But I get it.
Yeah, and then when there are other Black men that are in the group, it's the same thing. Almost everybody works under me, but for him, it's like it's the same thing. He's lesser than the non-Black man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So going, working, even though I am very much well compensated, but still working and knowing that. Yeah, but I'll need 3 back. Anyway, so it's really hard, like working a full year and then the next year until April to know that I'm equally getting paid with my male counterparts because they get paid more than me for 12, months. It takes me 16 to make what they make.
Normally, I agree. I agree with you. Normally, I agree. And I agree with you. Like 97% of me agrees with you. But there's a 3% of me that's telling me like the reason why I getting paid a little more because if they come in with a heavy box or something, you're gonna be like, could you lift this for me, please?
That's bullshit.
But yeah, what your mama said? What?
That's bullshit, bud.
So
no, that's not it. They get paid more because they're white.
Oh, I thought we were talking about male part. I wasn't talking about the white part.
White or Asian and male.
I know that I was low key very happy to hear that there was an African American woman who was in the tech world in a position of leadership, and also that had that wasn't removed from, I guess, urban living in urban ways. A lot of times people gain a position and lose their footing in the ways that they came up or the areas they came up from. You know what I mean? I'm saying this in a really, really, really PC way on purpose because I don't want to sound no kind of way. But, not saying that you have to be hood or anything, but people forget that at one point they were, at a school full of middle class people, or they were, they don't want to touch the people who are quote unquote everyday people. They're like, oh, I do this, so I can't talk to you, peasants. But, very down to earth and very, 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 for lack of a better word, normal.
Normal?
Oh, I mean, normal. Yeah, normal. You got 2 legs, 2 arms, right?
Yeah, but I don't like normal. I like to be weird. But anyways, yes, I will say that I do make an effort to recruit, however I can, mostly black women, but also black boys, and then
Hold on.
non-white,
Whoa. Time out. Time out. Time out. Time out. Why was
and
it?
then non-white.
Why was it black
People.
women and black boys? Why we had to be boys?
How about we use some math or your powers of deduction? Why do you think it's girls first?
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't. No, I didn't
Let's
say
take
what.
the pod to
time
the
out.
next level.
No, I didn't say I wasn't mad about the girls being first. I'm
You're
like,
just
why?
mad about the fact
why
that
were
she
they women?
reference women and then reference boys.
Why were we boys?
Oh no, I'm sorry. That's probably just me because I'm high right now.
Oh. Because so when you high, you become
girls,
sexist. What are you trying to say?
No, it's just that I'm more lackadaisical with
Oh.
my vernacular.
Oh, that's ding ding right there. Ding ding. You got two dings right there. Like today's going.
I'm telling you, she's way too mature for our pod, bro.
No, she's not. She's faking right now. She's faking. This is all a act.
Oh my god.
This is all an act.
Is it an act? When we talk on the phone, do I talk like this?
No.
Or do I
Hey.
have an accent?
I didn't know. So how often do y'all speak?
Oh, say, look. Why do you look? Don't
Why do you keep like
don't feed the beast. Okay, that's what you don't do.
Why do you keep stepping on my questions?
You know, because
What happened?
every
What
look,
happened? I'm so confused.
every time
You're confusing her because you won't let me finish asking my questions
because
you're stepping on my questions, bro. I'm trying to do something here.
Okay, because I know every time a female is on the show, he interrogates the female on the show.
I'm not interrogating. I'm asking valid questions.
He tries to.
This young lady sounds like a nice young lady, upstanding citizen. She has a life together. She knows what she wants. Sounds like a perfect match for you, bro.
I mean, she's kind of short.
What you mean she's kind of short?
She's kind of short.
You're 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah, I mean,
I was born female. If that counts.
That
Exactly.
helps.
See,
that helps. That helps a whole lot. Like that puts you above, 85% of the southwest side of Houston. So, no, but it's just cool to the fan, man.
And
but
all,
you're not gonna put.
all I asked was, how often do y'all talk?
We talk regularly.
And y'all have chemistry.
Yeah.
Y'all have connected history.
I mean,
I'm just trying to see.
I can't say history. We're new to each other.
Y'all have connected history.
Connected. You have connected history too. What too?
But I'm married. I'm not seeking love like you.
Why do you keep saying that I'm seeking love?
You got on this pod at the beginning of the pod and said out of your mouth, you're looking for your wife. You said that, my brother. Yes.
We're gonna let that check the files on that, man. I don't think I said that.
All the files.
I don't think I said
that, my brother.
I did say that, but I was talking in a different context, and I wasn't talking like today or next month.
I'm trying to make this connection. You told me she was a tech young lady, and as she talked, she gave us her resume, let us know that she runs shit, and she can create apps, bro.
Yeah, and so she hires boys.
And I said, hey man, I need you to create an app that features young James Boogie.
Wow,
finding love.
But how? It's a professional podcast right now. Who's this calling me?
And you're gonna answer?
I'm not gonna answer. I'm just gonna see who it is.
And all I'm saying is, she can, bro. You didn't even see what I did there, bro. She can lay the groundwork to the app to your heart, bro. And she's the architect, bro.
I don't want to
see what I did there.
I know that was. I saw what you did there.
See what I did there?
I see what you did there. I see.
And since she knows the keys to your heart, bro, she's right there. Boom, boom, boom.
Writing the
code. Writing the code. No. You can't do that. Writing the code of love for James Boogie.
So you're saying she's
bro? I will sponsor y'all's trip to Max's Wine Dive.
Who is this calling me? 832.
You like fried lobster, man?
423. Who is this calling me?
I don't really eat lots of crustaceans.
Boom.
Yeah.
Stop calling yourself with your other phone.
I'm not. Am I? But anyway,
you like chicken wings, man?
I love chicken wings, bro.
I'm talking to her.
Drums only.
Drums only.
Drums only. Y'all can go to Max's Wine Dive. You can get drums only, cornbread, greens.
I don't eat greens.
I'm talking to her, sir, not
is
you.
Max's the place that you went for your anniversary in the gas station?
Oh my God, what?
No, Max's Wine Dive is not the soul food restaurant that's attached to a
I
gas
know what
station.
it is.
I don't know what
I
that
know
is.
what it is.
He knows what it is. He's just trying to be an ass.
No, I'm just asking.
Do you like Boogie, ma'am?
Why do you do
Yeah,
that?
he's
Who is this?
Oh. He is cool, man, and
He has like a great
I just want him to
I'm
find
first-
someone that he can love as much as the world loves him. And now he's trying to avoid all the questions.
Nah. So, back to reality.
How is that not reality, bro?
All
All right, so you're saying that you have no interest in this young lady?
I
She's
didn't
just
say that. That's not what I'm saying.
ugly, and you don't.
no, she's
you don't even
gorgeous.
like her. I think so.
But what I'm saying is-
why is there an issue with you talking to a gorgeous woman?
Because one,
You don't like gorgeous women. You like gorgeous men.
oh no, no. Okay, so the Rockets, man. Okay, first off, what's the score in the game? Does anybody know?
No, man. No.
What's the score in the
Know
game?
that.
Stop trying to deflect.
Look, no, the NBA finals are on. There's a great big African man who might be the MVP of the finals. I just want to know what the score is.
You got a gorgeous, successful, single woman on the phone, and all you can think about is an African man.
Stop.
Let that sink in, bro. I'm being your wingman.
I'm trying to figure
If
out.
we were at the bar right now, I would be buying her drinks
Yes.
and you drinks, and you would be pouring them out.
First off, ever since Bill Cosby had the situation, I don't play around with nobody drinks. You know, I tell people, hey, I would buy you a drink, but I don't want you to, you know. So
She sounds intelligent enough where she would not allow you to roofie her drink.
maybe she would roof my drink.
You might need that. Relax you for the pegging.
No, I am not ever going to be penetrated. I feel weird even saying that. Having to, no. But you've thrown me all the way off of what I'm trying to. What am I trying to say? Yeah. So Miss Joe, what do you think is the best part of dating in 2021?
The best part of dating?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about 2021, but 2020 was kind of unique because like the world stopped and we stopped dating,
Mhm.
right? But now we have to rely on like that old school shit where like you met a dude at like Northwest Mall or some shit and you live in A-Leaf and you know you'll probably never see him ever again because you guys are in ninth grade and don't have cars and nobody's gonna drive you to see them, but you still talk to them like every day and learn about them through the phone, right? All
Yeah.
virtually.
Yeah.
And so you think it would be the same as now, right?
Yeah.
Like before in 2020, we wasn't going out of pure fear of dying, right?
Yeah.
But now everybody's like YOLO with the dirty mask, you know, and goes out, but still like communicate like on the phone. But now, I don't know. For me, I told you I don't like texting. So when there's lots of texting that happens, that's annoying for me. I ain't have time for it. However, I do
Isn't that
think
odd though?
one-
As because since you do work with your hands and you do, you know, create apps, don't you type and text? I mean, type a lot.
Yes. I
Is it-
type 85 words per minute on the keyboard.
Time out. I feel like you're trying to tell me something like I don't type 86 a minute.
You probably type 8. I can see you with that one finger. A-N-D spacebar.
I'm a pretty good typer. I type like the way I type when I'm writing is like a pianist. A pianist. People would say a pianist.
It's
but
like a what?
A pianist. A pianist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can play the piano. Can you play the piano?
Yes, I play the air
Is
piano.
this one of your made up things that you're always telling me about?
It's not made up. Okay.
Well, time out.
I don't like.
Time
See,
out.
I don't like where you're
Time out,
going with the
time
timeout. I don't
Time
think
You're on the phone.
on the phone.
Gorgeous, successful woman.
Yes.
And she has the luxury of hearing your bullshit jokes. Because the fact that she said,
Yeah.
is this one of your made up things, lets
Yeah.
me know that you have opened up the book of corny boogie jokes that he drops to the young ladies he likes.
Check this out. We've already had this argument already.
That's a true thing, because I've been around you long enough to know that if you like a female, you open up the book of corny boogie jokes. If you don't like the female, the joke book closes.
First off, none of my jokes have ever been corny. Ever.
If you're telling her to made up jokes,
Oh no, you've got an arsenal of dad jokes. They're like hella corny. I think the funniest you've been is on this phone, but it's probably because I'm like blitzed. So I'm not sure, but you're not that funny.
See, that's what I'm saying.
the fact that she knows you're not that funny and still laughs lets me know there's a connection there.
You're feeding the beast right now. You're feeding the beast. Both of y'all are feeding,
No, bro, no.
You're feeding her horse shit. You see, y'all got me cussing, and I don't even cuss.
Miss Joe, what's your favorite restaurant? Where do you like to go eat?
Oh, brothers, that's the fun one. I like anything like active or outdoorsy. I don't like the standard, Steak 48 shit, I like ramen houses,
Boog loves ramen.
I do. Have you tried the new Bootsy Badass ramen noodles, man? Them things fire, bro. They're like 99 cents too. I had a couple of them this week, man. They good. What?
You eating Master P noodles?
The Bootsy's are bad. The Bootsy's on
I
fire.
haven't been able to find any. I remember when they first dropped, like...
You got to go to Acres Homes. Every corner store in Acres Homes has the wrap snacks and the Master P oodles and noodles.
I got mine.
That's how it usually is in like South Park, or Sunnyside. But I haven't been able to find any. So
I got mine in A-Leaf.
So you have some at home.
I got like 3 packs. I got mine on Boone and Beach Nut.
There you go. So he has some at the house.
Oh hell yeah! Of course it's gonna be there. That's the crackhead corner store.
See?
I mean, first off, I'm glad you said that. The crackheads in A-Leaf are the quote unquote crackhead spots in A-Leaf. They're not crackhead spots. They're places where people might have a little less than or might have a small mental issue. But I mean, crackhead. If you don't see people run across the street in the middle of the night, it's not a crackhead spot. Crackheads don't even function during the daytime. First off,
do you know where Whitecap is?
I know.
I know you're like an alien transplant, but do you know where Whitecap is?
I do.
Do you know where Two Roads is?
Yes.
And then like it's straight down like Beach Nut and parts of all those little streets. So I am also an alien transplant from a different country, but with that being said, I've been in aliens since like 8th grade going to 9th grade, right?
Yes.
And I have an uncle who is a current functioning crackhead on Bel Air right now.
Once again, if he's functioning, he's not really a crackhead. He just got an issue.
No, I don't mean functioning as in the ones that can like still go to work and perform brain surgery. Because
a lot of brain surgeons do cocaine. So to be honest, let's keep going.
Whatever. One's a powder, one's a rock. So,
yeah.
Anyways, and then not only that, but like on Whitecap, that's like where most of the trap houses are. You have Two Worlds up there.
No.
I mean, my siblings.
There's nothing trap in A-Leaf. Sorry.
Like, I know every little area. I know the strips where it's like fully Asian, it's like Chinatown-esque or whatever. And all of those business owners do crack. I know like the whole neighborhood. The entire layout.
I feel like you're telling me that you used to be a D girl. That's what it sounds like.
No, I just used to cook it.
Oh. Whip it like a slave.
Time out.
Whip it like a slave.
Time out.
Yeah.
She can cook, crack, and make it out.
That sounds like a song. You know what? I'm thinking about getting back into music.
And you You don't want to take her to Max's Wind Down?
I'm thinking about getting back to music.
Hey,
And
this sounds like a cat. Hey, bro, you know what this? You know what she is,
a cat. What?
bro? She knows how to act in public.
Yes.
Is very successful.
Yes.
And if y'all ever find yourselves on hard times,
Yes.
she can cook it. You can slang it.
He got to distribute it though.
That's why I'm saying you cook it, he sell it.
Well, first off, she said distribute it, so that's pretty
Well,
much.
I told you she's more mature than us.
She said he can distribute it. I can cook
But
it.
it sounds like she'll have a plan.
She'll have
for
a
your
she'll like,
distribution.
I gave you 17 racks. That's $349. You came back with $200. Boogie, what are you doing with the money?
That's not a question at that point. That's too much money. That's an investigation at that point.
Who?
There's no asking you, because at this point it sounds like you're smoking it.
Well, I don't have a thing for crack, so you're good on that.
Nobody ever does when they start. Remember that.
It's like,
I have a theory. If it's 2021, anyone under the age of 40, anyone under the age of 48, if you're a crackhead,
yeah,
shame on you. You should know better.
you should know better. Well, I mean, crack is whack.
There should be no new crackheads, bro.
Y'all have to think of it in terms of, like, who is that? It was some celebrity that was just talking about how, it was DMX, how his manager put crack in the weed. You know what I'm saying? That shit is highly addictive. So people tend to start doing, because I've seen people go from doing it a little bit to like full on crackheads, like that are portrayed in all movies, like full on. They will do anything.
Yeah,
anything.
but DMX was 50.
Yeah.
So
well, he was doing crack when he was 17.
no, you don't get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying in 2021, the only crackheads should be 50 and up or 48 and up.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be any like 21-year-old crackheads.
17-year-old
Because you
crackheads.
know better now.
No.
Like, you know
Okay,
better.
you want me to? So I know drugs. Okay.
Okay.
You want me to tell you why you end up with people who are still becoming crackheads?
Please tell me why.
Because they are literally druggies. They will chase the high to the end. Usually, crack and meth are at the end of that, or anything where you just have to do it. Like, you could smoke crack and smoke meth, but you can also do like crack.
There should be no new meth heads under the age of 35, and I totally understand.
No,
I totally understand what you're saying about druggies who chase the high. But I'm saying
this is why they're sprinkling crack in their weed. Like, I don't smoke with everybody. Like, I got to see raw that shit. So I don't do primos.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying?
I was just watching the interview with Scarface on Drink Champs.
boy, tell me.
What?
But that's what I'm saying, though.
What?
If you're 20, 30, even 40,
Yeah.
you've like I'm 40.
Yes.
And I
you are.
know when I was in my 20s, even before y'all were in my 20s, like that was the thing. You don't smoke with everybody because them niggas might sprinkle crack in their shit, or they might dip it in embalming fluid. I don't do none of that.
Yeah.
Because you know better. Like, we knew better. Our older uncles and stuff that grew up started freebasing them, started smoking crack in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
They ain't know better. It was some new shit.
I think crack is more in the 80s, but yeah.
It started in the 70s.
They had crack in
It
the
started
70s.
like the late 70s, like late 70s, like 78-ish.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Oh.
I'm positive.
Crack started they had crackheads in the 70s?
Like late 70s, like 78. I think it was something else that they did with the freebasing. But it started like in 77, 78, got popular in the 80s.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
But it predated the 80s. It was like late 70s, early 80s.
Did not
They didn't
know
know
that.
no better though,
Yeah.
bro. We know better. Like, bro, if you do meth, your teeth gonna fall out.
I'm gonna tell you this. I always thought to myself, I said to myself this, I was like, look, I don't want to do any drugs that would have me wanting to suck a dick to get the drug. So that's how I know I never want to do crack or meth or heroin, because I don't have a want or a need for a penis in my mouth, and I don't want to have the urge to put a penis in my mouth. So I'm safe from crack. You can put a whole pile of crack in here. I'm like, I'm good. I'm gonna watch the game.
Yeah, I mean, definitely say no to drugs.
Yeah.
Except weed.
Except weed's not a drug.
It is, but go ahead.
When
it's criminalized, it's a drug to me because.
I mean,
Yeah.
you got, he almost killed. He almost killed P.J. Tucker right there. You seen that?
It doesn't matter who got a ring.
Hey.
P.J. Tucker, James Harden.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
Okay, so thanks for calling. I mean, thanks for answering the phone. This is kind of impromptu. I told you it's gonna be impromptu, but normally we have a more set show, but it's one of those days. You know, my ankles hurt. My thumb is kind of sore, and this guy is going all the way out with his attempts to push me off on women. So
I'm trying to find love for you, and you know what? Out of the candidates that we've had, this young lady here
now,
sounds
how you
like.
going? Now there was somebody on the show earlier. You're gonna just throw that, and then she put her sister in there. So you're gonna just throw them to the side. And
You threw them to the side.
no, I'm not. I'm not trying to. I wasn't putting
but
anybody
this young
on
lady
the show.
here, you've opened up your book of jokes for this young lady, and the fact that she
Bro, I'm
answered
funny,
the
bro.
phone when she just said you're not that funny.
She was lying.
No, she was. She was
Yes,
telling
she
the truth.
was.
Did she sound like someone who lies?
Yes,
No, she's told us the truth this entire time.
that she was lying.
I doubt that. And then she answered the phone at the time she answered it. Lets
Yes.
me know she cares for book.
Oh, here we go. This, this guy right here, man. This guy right here.
Miss Joe, I hope to see you in the future on the arm of Young James Boogie. And I will sponsor y'all's trip to Max's Wine Dive where you can enjoy the fried lobster. I know he only eats chicken.
I'm pretty much a chicken guy, yeah.
And you guys can drink some wine, maybe get you like a little sweet at the Icon. I don't know. And just talk about applications.
And talk about apps, man. Or what we can do really is have that dinner at what's the place called?
What Max's Wine Dive?
Max's Wine House. And then we can talk about the Holding Hands app.
Or you can take her to Genya.
Virginia, I just met her. I'm going to her Virginia already.
Do you know what Genya is?
I thought,
No.
Do you know what Genya is, ma'am?
GENJA.
Genya is a ramen restaurant.
Oh yeah.
I thought she was trying to get me to her.
I thought you were saying like dinner.
I thought she was saying like you're vegging. And I was like, hey man, that's kind of forward on the first day. We talked about that earlier.
For someone who only wants to hold hands, you always are thinking about sex.
No, but you're the one that's trying to get me.
I'm talking about a ramen bar.
I didn't know. I thought you said bad.
And you're always
Badging.
talking about pegging and African
No,
men.
I've never said anything about pegging. You're the one talking about pegging.
You're right, but you did bring up the African man.
What? Oh, playing basketball?
No, you didn't say that. You had a beautiful young lady on the phone, and you were talking about African men.
I said that there's an African man that has just won the NBA Finals.
So, like I said, this app that we can make, it's the roadmap to Boogie's heart.
You got two African people
That could be the name of it.
on the pod right now.
And,
we're showing some pride for our African people.
Like
and
I
you're
said,
trying to belittle that American.
You can have a button for male, female, and pansexual, and undefined.
What is a pansexual? What's a pansexual?
I just thought it was your everything, so you just throw it all in a pan, and whatever comes out, that's what you do.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure that's the wrong definition.
Oh, I don't
for
know.
it.
I don't know.
I'm just telling you, I'm pretty sure that's the wrong definition.
Do you know what a pansexual is?
No, I really don't. I've not started to learn about, these new identities. But I would think that it was like something that was like gender blind solely because it's pansexual and not polysexual.
I just use my context clues.
I
Just
mean,
throw every gender that you have in a pan, and it's whatever comes out.
I mean,
It's for me, it's just like I like you because you're a person, not because you're a boy.
yeah.
Yeah, because I know Willow Smith says that she's pansexual, and for what I got from that when she was telling her mom and her grandma, it meant that she could like men or women, and then all the little other, I don't know what they're called, identities that they have or whatever, the LGBTQ community. It's like, it doesn't matter. Like, if I'm a straight well, not I guess not straight. If I'm a woman and I like a man that is now a woman, like I like him for him and not his gender or assigned gender or whatever.
I always say, and we like to quote the great Joseph Budden on the show a lot, but
He's a Virgo.
I don't know, but he said it's the labels.
Wait, whoa.
What?
You said that you like to quote Joe Budden.
Yeah.
And she immediately says he's a Virgo.
Okay.
Are you a fan of Joe Budden, ma'am?
I love Joe Budden. He's my favorite asshole, and he's a Virgo.
Yo, Miss Joe,
Oh,
lover
man.
of Joe Budden.
Oh God.
There is no look. It is nothing else to say. You guys are meant to be together. And he mentioned the fact that, are you of African descent? Are you from Africa, ma'am?
I am of African descent per my 23andMe DNA results. Yes.
Where are you from? Because I heard you say that you are not American.
No, so my mom is from a very small town in North Louisiana, and my dad is from Houston, Texas. So, like, I'm black at that level of African Americanism, right? But based on my lineage, I mean, it's a range. Like, it was like 80-something% West and East African, and then like it was like 10% white, and then something else.
You and Boogie are destined to be together. Y'all are both lovers of Joe Budden.
We're both Virgos as well.
Y'all are, you know
We're
what?
both what?
Virgos.
I'm not a Virgo.
Oh no, you're a Cancer.
Yeah.
You're close to Virgo though. So our birthdays are like close. Indeed, that's it.
Y'all are meant to be together, man.
As I was saying,
No, y'all are meant to be together.
the great Joe Budden.
When we do our next pod, if you haven't been on a date with this young lady or set the date up, shame on you. You want to be single and lonely till you die.
The great Joe Budden said,
She laughs at your corny ass jokes.
"It's the label. It's the label's job to label you. Don't fit it, and they'll drop you." And so, a lot of times we get caught up in labels. So whether you're pansexual or heterosexual or so and so,
I thought the whole purpose of that is to not be caught up in a label.
and that's what I'm saying. Why not just I like this or like I like that person or like it's not about my sexuality per se. I like that person.
That's the whole thought process behind the name of the pansexual.
But I'm saying, why am I a pan or a lesbian or what you call it? Because I know lesbians who have babies. I know lesbians who were lesbian at one point and then they get married to a man. Like, so are you really lesbian or are you just liked a woman at that time?
I feel like you're the one who's putting a label on it.
Did I create the term lesbian?
You
I
are deflecting from the most important conversation we're having.
What is that?
Which is you and Miss Joe linking up and having kids.
Look, man, it's going to sound really weird. It's going to sound really weird. In fact, it's not going to sound weird at all. The audience is going to see what the pattern that you have. Because every time a female is on a woman, a lady, a
this
queen.
different though, bro. This different. I'm not going to, no more. Any other female guests that we have on, I'm not trying to make the Boogie Love connection. Because I feel like we have found the one for you.
Oh, man. So now I can't have any more female guests on the show.
No, you can, but I think your soulmate is Miss Joe.
Oh, Miss Joe.
Y'all literally can listen to mood music together, have wine.
I'm assuming that
have a great night.
she likes Joe Budden, the character, not Joe Budden, the artist. Am I right?
I like Joe Budden, the everything.
Y'all can watch Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
Then listen to the Joe Budden pod. And then listen to every volume of Joe Budden's mood music.
I only like 2,
Y'all
3.5.
Y'all can bang the Slaughter Mouse.
4. Slaughter Mouse. Yeah.
Yeah. You see how you didn't object to any of that?
I mean, I can't say no to Joe Budden. I mean, who can say no to Joe Budden, right?
So now you can't say no to the man, but you say no to the lady.
I didn't say no to any lady. What lady I said no to?
Miss Joe.
Miss Joe, when did I say no to you?
And her name is Miss Joe. I'm assuming that's not her real name. That's her alias. And her alias is Joe Butt. Wow.
First of all, why are we saying this?
Huh?
Like, why are we saying Miss Joe? I don't have a stage name.
Well, we
Secondly,
always put a Miss or a Mister on people's name.
Oh, okay.
That's just our respect level for you
that's
or our
nice.
guests.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. But no, you didn't say no to me for something. Right? Is that the question?
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for using your honesty. Now, tell the truth about me being funny now.
Huh?
Tell the truth about me being funny. I'm hilarious.
No, you're not that funny. I tell you that all the time. I believe in being honest.
Look.
I mean, you're getting there. I see, like, I give you, like, give or take 10, 20 years. You should be, like, hella funny.
Oh,
Bro, she's letting you know she's in for the long haul. She's willing to be with you for the next 20 years to laugh at your jokes by the time they get funny.
To get to the point where they're funny.
She's letting your jokes grow on her for 20 years.
20 years. That's a long time, man. It's a long time.
Bro, you better take me up
I need to lock her up, huh?
Yeah,
I need to go ahead and
you
put
better
her-
take me up on this Max's
Yeah.
wine dive before I close my wallet.
I know. You know what would be even better? If the podcast went on the road with this date.
You guys definitely should go on a date, and I'm gonna like do commentary from the corner.
Yes, in fact, you
I'm
know
gonna have
what?
video, everything, and I'm gonna be far enough away where I'm not involved in the date, but close enough where I can give our audience play by play.
Now, time out. I have
with the video.
I have two portable collar mics. I have, what are they called? The mics.
The lapel mics.
Lapel. I have two of those. So if you want to, if you're willing to do that, Miss Joe, we can do that sometime soon.
Have a video date?
It's not a we're video or audio.
Nah, it's gonna be video and audio.
Have a
It's gonna be like a hell date, just
Hell date.
minus the hell.
Because I think one of her favorite shows is Cheaters. So it could be like
Cheaters is one of my favorite shows.
Yeah, so you know how like
God.
they be in the van.
yeah.
I'm not gonna be in the van. I'm gonna be in the corner, eating chicken and waffles.
Yeah.
Recording and giving commentary while y'all are like at the table or two across,
Yeah.
and there's no cheating involved, so you don't have to worry about
Right,
being
like-
busted.
Yeah.
And
But
then-
that would make it even funnier if like somebody came and you hired somebody to come. And
Why
be
would
like,
I hire somebody to come when I'm trying to, make a unit?
I mean, for good content.
I want to, I see what you're doing there, but that was last call. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to make a connection here so we can have like
Yeah.
Boogie and Joe's Wedding, episode 135.
that's not
16 Shots
that's like
Podcast.
3 months from now, bro. 135.
I know, you see what I did there, right?
That's not far from now.
Hey, man, love waits on no man.
Oh man, this guy right here.
All right, you're going to be kicking yourself in the ass, a year from now. Because it sounds like she probably got a dude on the low anyway.
I mean, don't all women have a dude on the low anyway?
That's what I'm saying, but she ain't fully committed because she's still laughing at your jokes.
Don't all women have a dude on the low somewhere anyway?
Define dude on the low.
Like, do you have a
Like you have an interest. Y'all might not be like an item, but y'all might go get coffee.
Oh, well, I guess it depends on the woman. So
is
I
that
can't
is
answer
that you
for
trying to keep
everyone.
women's secrets to yourself, or is you just?
That's
But
her.
it depends on the woman.
That's
I don't
her
wanna talk-
saying that I don't have anything super serious. So
She's speaking in code.
if you go take me to Max's Wine Dive,
Yeah.
we might be able to start a little something. Yeah, man.
I'm right now. I'm seeing the episode. I'm seeing you play by play. Oh, he's getting her something. Oh, look at that. He just got her. Oh, he opened the wine for her. Wow.
Well, no, the restaurant will open the wine for you.
Oh,
so.
okay. Well, he's opening the door for the car. Oh, he opened the door for her. He walked her in. He's wearing some green slacks with some.
Knowing you'll probably have on Adidas sweats and a t-shirt, but whatever.
Would that be date attire? Would that be okay for you, Miss Joe?
What's the attire?
Adidas sweats and a dry fit shirt.
What type of shirt?
A dry fit.
Is it Adidas as well?
It can be. It'll probably be a Heads Up Houston shirt.
So what color of the sweat?
See, it's because we talked about this before. I'll say they'll be hard blue.
Oh, so you're not hoeing.
No. Hard blue.
You're not who?
I'm not hoeing.
What is hoeing colors?
What are hoeing colors, Miss Joe?
Generally, any hue of like gray, but mostly the lighter colors, where you're, silhouette
where
of
you
your
can
penis
show your
is
junk.
more
Yeah,
visible.
that's what she's saying. The darker colors, because darker colors slim, and brighter colors are, I don't know.
Darker colors are appropriate. You can meet grandma in the darker colors. Light colors, like light colors, basketball shorts or the joggers, whatever, and like you're just running to the corner store, like you're literally leaving the house half naked at that point. Like it's straight hoe action.
So you think? First off, I don't.
Like it's some slut type shit, like heavy. If you're just going out in public and swinging, especially if you free balling too.
Now who free balls? Now come on now.
No.
Who going? I don't know. I can't. I'm not going out in this in God's green world, just free balling all commando like that. That don't make sense. Anything could happen. What if I get in a car accident?
So recap on the call.
Yeah.
You and Miss Joe will be going on a date in a couple of weeks.
The podcast will
be in attendance.
Yeah.
You will have on your Sunday's best young book.
My dark colored.
I'm gonna get you right. You know what I'm saying? We got like a in-house fashionista.
Oh, fashionista.
That will get you right. You know what I'm saying for your date. Cause
I'm a pretty snazzy dresser.
No. We gotta have you on at your best.
I'm pretty snazzy, man.
Nah, man. I want you to walk when you walk in that Max's Wine Dive. She gonna see you and be like, "Oh, young James Boogie. That's my guy." That's what she gonna say.
That's
just way more, alluring as a woman would say, because I can't say things like that about you.
Yeah. That would be weird.
It would be weird.
Yeah. So thanks for being a part of the 16 Shots podcast.
How many shots have y'all taken?
Actually, I haven't taken any tonight. I haven't taken any.
Yeah, we took too many shots the other night.
Yeah, my side was hurting the other day. We do have a sponsor. I'm being dead ass serious. We have one of the same sponsor who came with the Hennessy last time. I told her, I was like, hey,
she doesn't matter anymore.
That's a parent. That's just a married person.
It's all about Miss Joe right now.
This is a married woman.
Don't bring up another woman's name.
She was like, "Hey, what can I do for y'all?"
You're still bringing up another woman's name.
I'm talking about the podcast, bro.
Not in front of her, bro. That's disrespectful. Man, you fucking this up, bro.
Listen, so let me finish my statement, please. So she was like, "Hey, I want to do something for y'all, and this had something to do with our Heads Up Houston situation. She's like, y'all do a lot for the community and and I want to support y'all pod. Do I need to make a tab for y'all where y'all can get, a weekly, supply? What are y'all drinking? I'll get down. So hopefully she hears the next pod, and I shout her out. I'm gonna call her Queen. That's her name. So Queen, we thinking about you. Appreciate you, Queen. We'll got some for Miss Joe, for Miss Cat, and Miss Queen. We'll have some 16 Shots apparel for you next week. So this
your apparel for Miss Joe should be delivered in person and exclusive, super exclusive. When she step out with hers on, she better not see another female with it on.
I mean, so that's like saying if it's
her shirt should say "I'm with Boogie." I'm with Boogie.
If that's what she wants to put on there, she can.
No, I'm telling you, that's what you need to put on there to give to her, bro.
I'm just saying, I don't know if she wants to put herself in that position.
She clearly wants you to put her in that position.
I mean, speaking of positions, you ever drive the wheelbarrow?
Oh my gosh, I'm literally laughing inside right now. Right now, I've been laughing all day at you. You are trifling.
All day? So this conversation started early in the day?
Because
you shot at a wheelbarrow convo early in the day?
No, this is this.
Bruh,
I'm talking,
why are you so anti going out with this young lady?
I'm asking you a question. Have you ever tried the wheelbarrow before?
You're not asking me, you're asking her.
I'm asking you.
No, I've not tried the wheelbarrow before.
Try it, bro.
Have you tried it with Miss Joe?
No, I have not. But
do you want to?
This is not appropriate talk for podcasting. We're not talking about my relations with somebody that's currently on the phone. We're talking about our general experiences in life. With the wheelbarrow, man. And not like the crazy wheelbarrow like where you're in the middle of the floor or something, but like on the bed wheelbarrow. One leg up, maybe side, wheelbarrow. Not too much though, but just wheelbarrow, man.
Miss Joe, was nice talking to you. Hopefully, I'll see you in a couple of weeks at this date with young James Boogie.
Oh,
Thank you. Nice meeting you as well.
All right.
You
have a good one.
Are you gonna call me?
Yes, he will call you when he leaves. I will make sure he calls you as soon as we press stop.
This guy right here, man.
No, I was just asking. He called me last time, so I was just asking. Otherwise, I'm gonna lay down. So let me know.
Have a good one.
You've told me all I need to know.
Oh man, my God, man.
You want to know what's the most important conversation and information that we have learned tonight?
What? That I don't like to get pegged?
No.
That I want to get pegged?
No.
What?
The most important information that we have learned tonight
is that Giannis won the MVP.
Not Giannis. I don't care about Giannis.
Okay.
One P.J. Tucker.
Yeah.
Can walk around with his head held high because you know what he has?
What does he have?
He has a championship ring.
He does.
He is a world champion. You know who is not a world champion?
A bunch of guys. Chris Paul.
Chris Paul is not a world champion. But you know what Chris Paul did not do?
Win a world championship.
Chris Paul did not say P.J. Tucker wasn't enough. You know who said P.J. Tucker wasn't enough?
James Harden.
Yes, you are correct.
I don't think he's particularly talking about P.J.
James Harden said, it ain't enough. It ain't enough.
So our team ain't enough.
P.J. Tucker was on that team that he said wasn't enough.
P.J. Tucker was looking to leave as well.
P.J. Tucker was a member of the team that James Harden said wasn't enough.
You're the person that tells half truths.
And not only is that, P.J. Tucker didn't give up on the team like James Harden. He
definitely gave up because
he definitely did not give up on the team.
You're forgetting revisionist history, guy.
No, I'm not.
How did he get to Milwaukee?
He got traded.
Why did he get traded?
He said he wanted a trade before James wanted a trade.
Exactly.
He said he wanted a trade before James.
Exactly.
But he didn't show up at the camp out of shape.
Neither did James Harden.
Shit.
What did James Harden have? What did he have his first game?
I don't care about what he had.
He
showed up the camp out of shape, and it showed throughout the season. That's why he was dinged up half the season, bro. James Harden ain't never been dinged up all season, but the year he shows up out of shape is the year he gets dinged up all season. Say, man, one James Harden. This is a quote from James Harden. This is what James Harden said. Mm-hmm. He said, "I wish I could just run at 7 feet and dunk. I gotta learn how to actually play basketball."
Yeah.
And have skill.
That's a year and a half old from the All-Star game.
I don't care how old it is. Yeah. The young man that he was trying to say he was better than, what he got?
So you think that...
What does he have?
Hold up.
What does he have?
Robert Horry had 7.
What does he have?
Robert Horry has 7.
What?
He has a ring. He has a ring.
He is a what?
He's a champion.
He is not only a champion, he is a what?
MVP.
And he dropped how many points tonight?
I don't know.
50. Say it out loud.
Oh, he's 50.
Say it all with us as a group.
50.
5-0.
So 50. So you think that Giannis is better than James Harden?
He's a better leader.
How?
He led his team to a championship.
How many points did Chris Middleton have over the last 2 games?
It doesn't matter.
What does it mean to matter?
So if that's the case, then KD would have had way more points than James had. And not to mention that Giannis bounced this nigga out the playoffs. Did he or did he not?
He was hurt, man.
Did he or did he not?
He did not.
So who bounced the Brooklyn Nets out the playoffs?
Chris Middleton.
Who bounced the Brooklyn Nets out the playoffs?
Chris Middleton.
What team did Giannis? I told you his stat line 35, 10, and 10. That means that man had a significant part in playing in bouncing your James Harden out the playoffs.
And so did Chris Middleton.
What does that have to do with anything?
Why are you saying Giannis like he was
because James Harden didn't say these things about Chris Middleton. He said them about Giannis.
He said about Giannis because Giannis said he couldn't play defense.
Speaking.
That's what I'm saying.
He said Giannis said what?
Giannis said James Harden couldn't play defense.
Where's the lie?
They have the same. They have the same stats on defense.
Where's the lie?
Okay, that's this. You're being a media.
Well, they have almost the same stats on offense.
That's what I'm saying. So why are you saying one is better than the other?
So James said that. James said he was better than Giannis. James Harden said I'm better than Giannis.
He is.
That. He is.
Who?
35, 10, and 10.
How many All-Stars does Giannis have on his team? Or all the former All-Stars or All-Stars?
Right now?
Yes.
Well, I don't know.
4? 3? I'm sorry, 3?
This man, James Harden, the top 3 of the top 5 players in the world are on the same team.
They didn't play, though.
Not to mention Blake Griffin.
Ah, man, here we go. We're revisionist history.
How is it revisionist history?
Because James Harden with the Rockets all 8 of them years, he had one All-Star on his team every year. Giannis this year got Chris Middleton, got Drew Holiday, has Lopez.
How many years have those guys been All-Stars?
Chris Middleton 2 years. Drew Holiday I think he got 1 year. First team all defense. Like it's not even
Say
close.
that shit out loud again.
First team all defense.
And then what Brook Lopez got?
He got probably 1 All-Star, maybe 1 or 2 All-Stars, a couple of second team all defenses probably.
They sound like these dudes playing with them in the same team then.
No. Who on James Harden team got a first team all defense?
James Harden has played with a superstar.
Who on James Harden team got a first team all defense?
Well, this year. I don't know.
Or last year. Or the year before that.
Well, I don't know. I thought P.J. Tucker had one of these little first team all defenses. And then you had CP3 on your team. Then the year before, last year you had, listen, stop trying to, no.
He didn't have it.
He played with Russell Westbrook last season, bro.
He was hurt.
So
that's what I'm saying. Like, why do you ignore the facts?
What you mean he was hurt?
He was hurt. He wasn't playing back-to-backs.
Giannis got hurt in the playoffs.
Was Giannis?
P.J. Tucker was banged up. Chris Middleton was banged up. Drew Holiday was banged up.
When was Chris Middleton banged up?
He was banged up in the regular season.
When?
Half the season.
Did he play the whole playoffs?
That's besides the point. James Harden played in the playoffs. If he was so hurt, why he play?
Because he's a leader.
No, he's not a leader. If he was so hurt, why he play?
Because he had his team needed him.
The moment he stepped on the court, you can't pull that bullshit ass injury because he was uninjured enough to play. If he was hurt that much, he shouldn't have played.
He shouldn't have played.
Then maybe they would have beat the Bucks.
So you think without James Harden, his 22, 9 and 9, that'd have been better?
Well, I mean, you told me that Giannis' 35, 10 and 10 didn't matter.
I didn't say that. I said
you told me that.
I said that his.
You told me off pod. He was like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I didn't say it didn't matter.
You said it didn't. I
didn't say it didn't matter.
Yes,
I said that the way he gets it and the way he had been getting it is like he's a center. It matters, but the key points, and I didn't see this game, but in the Brooklyn series and the series before that, the key shots and when it's time, I need a bucket, it wasn't Giannis, man. It was Middleton, man.
35, 10, and 10. I don't care when he gets his 35, 10, and 10.
Yeah.
That 35, 10, and 10 stat line, when you win by 5 or when you win by 6, if it wasn't there, you don't win.
Yeah, but you can say that for anybody on the team.
What you mean?
If it wasn't for Connaughton's 5 points and you went by 5, you wouldn't have won, right?
You the one, bro. You
the one trying to qualify his points as being so important.
They are.
But everybody's points is important.
But you're the one who tried to make his 35, 10, and 10 stat line less important.
I'm saying
because you said it's the way he get it. He's really a center and he doesn't have any moves. He doesn't take the big shots.
He's a good player. They play around him.
He just gorilla monkey dunked on somebody last game and won, and he had the series saving block the game before that.
That was.
It was what?
It was a block.
No, speak your mind. No.
It was a block, man. It was a block.
It was a series saving block. You mad because it wanted Dikembe Mutombo to the 5th roadblock?
No,
That's what it sounded like.
I'm just saying it was a block. To me, it wasn't one of the top 5
if
blocks.
James Harden would have done it, shit, and they say James don't play defense. That's what you would have said.
I mean, what James Harden did was literally a serious saving block. That was a serious.
What did he do?
When he blocked the 3-point attempt to close the game out
Against the Spurs that year or whatever?
No,
it was?
against Chris Paul last year.
In Oklahoma?
Against
the
Chris
bubble?
Paul last year.
And then they got blown out by the Lakers?
Against Chris Paul last year.
That's fine. Chris Paul was in the finals this year, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Who put him out last year?
Who did he have on the team last year?
The same. It doesn't matter who.
I said, who did Chris Paul have on his team?
Chris Paul
last year?
had a bunch of youngsters. It's like he got right
So
now.
he had no. So he did more with less, is what you're telling me.
How?
What you mean? How he had all world James Harden on his team and he couldn't get that far?
What you
But
mean?
he took
when Chris Paul had James Harden, they went to the Western Conference Finals.
he went to the finals this time.
Yeah, and lost.
And then you was like, oh well, who did James beat last year? Chris Paul.
Chris Paul
took the Oklahoma City Thunder to the
first
playoffs.
round. Woo! First round. Woo!
Oh, well, your boy got bounced in the second round, so woo.
I'm just saying, you can't pump up one person's accomplishment.
But that's what
at the
you
same. No,
do
I'm not.
when you do that.
You just saying
I just told you Chris Paul did more with less.
How? What more did he do?
He took a team that shouldn't have been to the playoffs that they wrote off when they traded away Russell Westbrook.
Okay.
They wrote them off out the playoffs.
Okay.
He took that team to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Then he came to Phoenix and took that team to the finals.
Time out.
He did more with less.
Time out.
Your boy
Time
went
out.
in. Your boy
No.
went and joined
No.
Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant.
But Kyrie
and
got hurt, bro.
And still got bounced in the second
That don't
round.
make sense, though. That don't make no sense.
What do you mean it don't make sense?
Because you're saying
Are injuries a part of the game?
No.
Injuries are not a part of the game.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Injuries are not a part of the game.
That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna make the point to say he got Kyrie and Kevin Durant, you have to make the point that Kyrie didn't play. Because you can't say he had Kyrie, but Kyrie didn't play. So how you even bring his name up? He didn't play. He was hurt.
You brought Kyrie up.
No, you said...
I said he went and joined Kyrie and KD.
Yeah, but Kyrie didn't play, so how you bring his name up?
I said he went and joined Kyrie and KD.
But Kyrie did not play.
Injuries are part of the game.
So, but did he play?
He got hurt.
Did he play?
He got hurt.
He got hurt, yeah, but did he play?
He was playing and got hurt. He didn't play.
So if he didn't play, then his contribution was nothing. So how is his name coming in conversation?
Because James Harden said, I ain't got enough, and he left Houston, and that's what he went and joined. It's not my fault if someone on your team gets hurt.
Yeah.
If that's the case, well, LaMarcus Aldridge had to retire.
Exactly.
You're not bringing that up.
I didn't. I ain't saying his name. You said it.
No, I'm saying you didn't bring it up.
I know I did because he didn't
LaMarcus
play.
Aldridge could have been key, but he didn't play.
So I didn't bring him up. He didn't play
because injuries are part of the game.
What I'm saying is,
if that you don't hear LeBron saying if AD wouldn't have got hurt, we would have beat them. No, he congratulated the winners.
But what? No, he didn't. He left the court early. But okay.
I'm not talking about that game. I'm talking about like now. LeBron will congratulate the winners. LeBron will not use the fact that AD got hurt.
I'm not saying
as an excuse.
No, it's not.
You can't use it as an excuse.
What you mean?
Because injuries are part of the game, bud. James Harden said he didn't have enough, and the one MVP that he criticized is a champion before him. And by the way, one of the guys who wasn't good enough to play with him to get him to the promised land has a ring. Hey guys, this has been another episode of 16 Shots Podcast with one young James Boogie and AR Dub. And tonight somewhere, one P.J. Tucker will be drinking champagne out of some of his vintage Jordans. If I was him, I would do it out of some Hardens, bro, and celebrate his new world championship with the Milwaukee Bucks. We out.